Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to the adventures of Batman and Robin on Super Nintendo on hard mode. We are now in the maze of the Minotaur after having beaten the Scarecrow in the last video. And we now have to go through the maze to save Commissioner Gordon and his daughter, whose name I believe is Barbara. Well, the daughter is the same woman who ends up being Batgirl in the series, so yeah. Anyway, we might as well just go ahead and get on with this. You may notice that there is a green square in the upper right hand corner. That is your map. It shows you where you are facing in comparison to the rest of the maze, and it pretty much shows exactly where you are. And you actually have a little red arrow there showing which row or column you are on, which is always good. And as soon as you make it one room to the right, you'll meet the Riddler. He will welcome you to his own private cyberspace, aka the Maze of the Minotaur. And he will like to see if you can somehow find your way out. Let's not disappoint him. And of course, if we do get out of the maze, we will save Mr. Gordon and Barbara. So I was right on the name. Alright then. Anyway, we will be fighting enemies as we go through here, and they actually pixelate out of existence when you beat them up. Anyway, we found a quarter. I believe we want to go up at it because any further to the right will be a dead end. And from here, we need to fight enemies as we go. Now, once you go over here, go down, and we'll need to go right again. It looks like we have a dead end here, but thankfully, because of the X-ray goggles, we can tell that this is a fake wall. So you want to switch to the plastic explosive, throw it at the wall, it'll make the wall go away, and from here, we can continue. From here, you want to go down again, then I believe you want to go right again. I believe. I could be wrong. If not, it's pretty easy to get unstuck. Okay, I am going the right way. But first I want to beat this guy up. And from here, I believe... Ow. I want to keep going this way. Until I'm able to go all the way down. And from here, we will see a green circle with a yellow question mark on it. We want to step on that. We will then be posed a question by the Riddler. And if we answer it wrong, we get sent to the wasteland, where we have to fight a bunch of enemies in order to make our way out. Anyway, the shortest distance from a point in New Nome, Alaska, and a point in Miami, Florida is a curved line. Select with control pad, confirm choice with A, and you should be good. Also, if you die at any point, you get sent to the wasteland and you have to fight your way out that way. Hopefully I won't have to show that off. Anyway, let's keep going left. We will eventually meet with the Riddler. And because you guessed right, you get an explanation that a curved line is the shortest route simply because the Earth is round. And from here, we do have to step on this. Using the X-ray goggles and jumping over the circle just to be sure. And from here, I believe we want to go up at this quarter. And we want to take out the enemies as we go. Anyway, let's go ahead and go up at this quarter after beating up the enemies that are here. And I believe this is... we do want to go this way. Well, we want to be in this exact row here. Let's go ahead and refill on the plastic explosives. And then continue our way to the left. And fight the enemies as we go, yet again. For a minute there, I got kind of confused, but I'm like, No, we should be going this way. And from here we can go up, and I believe... No, no. Well, first of all, you're going to keep shooting at me, and I can't have that. And we need to keep going left. Oh, and that just led to a dead end. Fun. Well, at least we know what to do in case we need health. We eventually need to go back over here. Nope. Well, at least he'll go away. Now we're going the right way. And it shouldn't be long before we eventually reach where we need to be. And I am cutting it close with the crash kicks on the guys with the machine guns. And thankfully, by rolling into enemies, I can actually hurt them. Well, grab them and then hurt them. And this is another green circle that we will have to walk onto, so we might as well go ahead and walk onto it. And from this point, we are right here. It's a good thing I can roll into enemies and grab them. Makes finding them a lot easier. And from here, we need to pick one of 3 keys to open this door. We pick the C key. If you pick the D key, just like in the animated series, you will have to duck under one giant circular blade and then duck under a second one, both of which come from the right side of the screen. And if you grab the A blade, you'll have to dodge 3 circular blades. I believe you have to jump over the first 2 and then duck under the third one. I could be wrong, but yeah, you have to avoid 3 blades if you choose the A key. And when you go in here, you'll find out why you need to pick the C key. In music, the C key has no sharps. Meanwhile, the A has 3 and the D has 2. Way to take it literally there, Riddler. And from here we get teleported again. And there is a... Nope. Game. Can't believe I went down when I should have ducked. But we can go where we need to go. We need to jump over this and use the X-ray goggles to find out this is a fake wall. Let's go ahead and throw an explosive at the wall. This will reveal a green circle that we do have to step onto. Now we have to go to the left, and once again, we jump over this one and blow up the wall. This will give us another teleporter, and this time we do have to step on this. Now we are dead center in the middle of the maze here. And let's go ahead and take care of both of these guys at the same time. That was actually rather fun. And let's go ahead and use a roll to take care of that dude. Thankfully, getting around at this point is very, very linear. And you'll eventually make it to the Minotaur. You'll eventually be posed a final riddle by the Minotaur himself. I have billions of eyes, yet I live in the darkness. I have millions of ears, yet only 4 lobes. I have no muscles, yet I rule 2 hemispheres. What am I? And your answer will be in the form of initials. Left and right let you choose. A confirms. And the correct answer is HB. Barbara and Commissioner Gordon will then disappear. You'll be met up with by the Riddler. And you'll find out that HB stands for human brain. Once again, Batman explains it all. Well, this is the first time he does it. The Riddler did it the rest of the time. He also says that, yeah, it's the human brain. It's the only thing that Edward Nygma, aka the Riddler, respects. So now we have the face of the Minotaur. And thankfully, he's pretty easy to beat. Apparently, we have to keep hitting him. And once we... Ow. Once we wall jump over that, we can get him in this loop where we can just keep punching him. Basically, you're supposed to get 2 hits in, back up a little bit, get 2 more hits in, and if you get trapped at the wall, you just wall jump over him. But if you know what you're doing, you can actually get the Minotaur stuck in a pattern. Wow, I cannot speak to save my life. At this point, Riddler is both frustrated and impressed with us, and he decides to do something a little drastic. So we're now out of the maze. We get dropped down, and now we gotta make our way across some sort of wasteland. And the wasteland is a endless chessboard. Fun! I don't need the plastic explosives anymore, or any of my tools. So let's just go to the right. Wait for this pawn to strike 3 times on the floor. Roll to the other side. Keep going, keep going. There's some health. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Destroy the rooks by hitting them 4 times. These are easy now, but wait until later. And now is the hard part. Now you have to deal with the Riddler getting around a little harder. There will be floor panels that will break off. If that happens, you want to jump. You want to take a short hop. Ah! I jumped too early. And now I have to do all this over. I do not like this part at all. I just do not like this part. Just because of the stuff that you have to do just to not die from falling into the floor. I mean, it gave me some trouble last time, and I'm afraid it'll do it to me this time too. And of course, you have to listen to him talk every time you do this. And thankfully, I kind of slowed my roll a little bit. Now, when this starts happening from the left side, the whole shooting the laser to break the floor, you want to start taking short hops to make sure you beat the floor. Like I'm doing. This is the only way to ensure you don't fall into the floor. We've got some distance. Let's keep going. Let's focus on the right side of the thing. There we go. And now he's raising his hand. He's now trying to crush us with the rook, but we can see where he's going to go. I barely got hit right there. But at least we don't have to deal with that rook again. Instead, we just have the pawns. Okay. You forced me to show you what's up my sleeve. And now we have to do a boss battle again. This time we have to face 2 chess kings. We have to jump kick the kings. We may have to do... Oh, come on. No! Why did I do that so late? Alright, we're back. I've done this without messing it up now. Let's do this. What you have to do is kick the king that rises up with a jump kick. Then you have to wall kick off the other king and jump kick again. Then you kind of have to keep the kings a little separated here just by moving around. When you pass by it by king a second time, it will always try to crush you. So you want to be very careful how you do all this. Thankfully, you should be able to get 2 kicks per king, and the Riddler always alternates between the 2 kings. And you're just going to push me to the right, aren't you? Okay. Why? I am just not having a good day. Alright, let's try this again and hopefully not get smashed a whole bunch. Are you going to do the laser thing? No, you're not. Now you are. Good grief. Now I'm getting those 2 kicks in. You can get up to 2 jump kicks on the king that you didn't destroy the first time around, which is always good. Makes this a little bit easier. There we go. Why was that so difficult? Unbelievable. Anyway, the next and final level is the Gauntlet. We see the bat signal. And apparently, all of the bosses that we have faced before have now escaped. Now we have to meet them down by the old warehouse near Gotham Harbor to fight them again. Batman takes this matter very seriously, and Commissioner Gordon tells Batman, hey, it's a trap. Batman says it's definitely a possibility, but he can't just let them get away. Once we beat this level, we will have beaten the game. I'm not going to need the plastic explosives. I'm not going to need the smoke bomb. I know that much. I probably won't need the spray gun either, but oh well. We might as well just go ahead and get on with it. And this is the final level of the game. But that will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where we go through the boss gauntlet and hopefully beat the game. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!